Greetings, salutations, and welcome back to Tribes of Uthmar. Sadly, last session before the holidays, there were some things that happened where people were not in full awareness of what was happening, so we will have to do a small rollback of what happened last session, so to speak, a small retcon. But it's all within the plans and the spectrum of making sure the continuity is proper set. And I hope you will enjoy today's session. I know I will, but let us see where everyone is at. We're live.
It says server muted. That's so weird. Oh,
What?
I'm looking at. Oh, they both say Arch Sastrid. I'm so fucking confused.
Wait, what?
Hi, stream. How you doing? Happy New Year's and
His
nice
arch
seeing.
snark Druid.
Hello.
Hi.
It is glorious days for all peoples.
Oh, I need
Hush,
like 6 more coffees.
Hush, you're supposed to be.
I mean, I'm currently trying to down a monster.
I should probably get my energy drink. I'm probably gonna need it.
You fucking
Do not
asses with
be
your
taken
energy
down.
drinks and not
The
shit.
might of the demon being. It is
I
dead.
would share, but you're like in California. I'm sitting in the old world. The fuck?
Why you gotta
I-
dox me on Twitch?
But sorry, I could say you were in the States then.
Why you
That
gotta
would've been
dox
better.
me on Twitch?
She's not gonna
lives. Void lives in the ether.
Well, fair.
That is true.
I mean, she is the void.
Yeah, yeah. She
Have
lives
you
in the
been to?
ether. Yeah.
Have you been to Void's house? It's so dark.
I can't see shit, honestly.
Great.
And like, I don't.
Guys.
Her voice is just everywhere all at once. It's bizarre.
No.
But you know,
you
it's
can
it's
live with
kind
it.
of warm and cozy though. Yeah.
I wouldn't say the ether is that warm and cozy.
But that it kind of is though. It's surprising. A very like cottagecore feel, you know, just without the aesthetic because you can't see anything.
Mm-mm. Do you know how many times? Do you know how many times I fell over the couch?
Oh my
Ugh.
gosh, at least a half dozen, right? I know I was just constantly tripping.
Ugh.
The bruises I had when I got home.
Ugh. You know.
You gonna talk about the rope burns too? I mean, shit.
Okay, no, why I wasn't gonna talk about that. Oh my god.
Not in public, guys.
Why are you
dang.
bringing that up in front of everyone? Jeez.
Because we banter about worse stuff on her Twitch. That's why.
That was an awkward moment for me to walk into. I am so sorry.
Why'd you set it up then?
I mean, I'm not the one who's
You don't watch our Thursdays very often, do you?
No, he doesn't. That's
You
what he
really
gets.
don't.
I don't. I'm so scared. What do you guys do?
Yo,
Kick ass.
I don't believe that anymore.
that's all we gotta say. There's no self-promoting.
Okay, so it's not self-promoting. It's Pass occasionally comes in and banters with
What are you
us.
talking about? We
also
did
in chat.
self-promotion when we were doing a charity stream.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You guys did a charity stream? That's so cool.
Yeah,
I
well,
wish
that
I
was
was there
different.
now.
But we won't start promoting live on his channel.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Probably need to change your picture.
Oh, my bad.
Anyway, is Pass back? Oh,
yeah.
perfect timing.
As soon as I heard the rope burns, I was just like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not getting paid enough to listen in for this. I'm just gonna go and grab my energy drink.
You get
You just-
paid?
You get paid?
Yes.
Oh shit! What am I doing with my life?
I need
I'm
to harass
just-
the person in charge, man. I need to harass HR. I haven't
Yeah,
seen
I
a paycheck in about a
But you're
month.
HR, so you would be harassing yourself.
Yeah. Where's my paycheck? The old world individual has not provided us enough Dogecoin or Dwarf Gold to pay you. Huh.
oh, bro,
Better report him to the
like,
Better Business Bureau of Sastum. Got it.
where do I file? Where do I file for my taxes?
Oh, we already sent you that lovely form for yourself. Your W-9's already in the mail. You're good.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
thank
just open up
It
the
should
mail
be
and
there in
it's a
the
blank
next 48
page.
hours.
Yeah.
48 hours.
Yeah, it should be over at your place at the next 48 hours. We put tracking on it because we're professional.
Could 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 I get it in 24? I have to go and file the report.
No, you get 48 like everyone else.
Uh, very well.
So what we have
Anyway,
today is a shake and
anyway,
bake.
Very well then.
anyway. What? Pass. Give us a recap, please.
Oh boy.
New year, new DM. Let's do this.
Yes. Yes. Um. Where were we exactly? Big explosion was heard. You saw the snow being blown off the mountaintop. You then went up to investigate because you have someone living up on by the mountaintop. You arrive up there to see a roll burnt and dying, and most of her eggs cooked. Wherein the first to arrive to the scene was Nim, and she was having a minor meltdown over the loss of her friend and mother to one of her adopted children, stepchildren. I'm not entirely sure how the family unit is functioning right now, to be honest.
Complicated.
It's adopted. Well, you're on it.
Adopted, that would be a fine way to put it.
I mean, we could Witcher this, but you're not gonna like it. Go
What?
on, you're good. Witcher, Childless Surprise. It's a whole nerd rant. I will be happy to do after stream. Let's go.
Oh, that's an entire rabbit hole we're not going into.
Yeah.
Then the rest of the party arrives together with Raleigh. Raleigh sees his mother in that state of agony, and he doesn't know how to feel about it. Um, you're then visited by... Wait, didn't I put her in? I should have had her in. Why is she not on here now? I am confused. She should be here. She's not. Where did her character... Imelda then shows up and asks Nim to stop trying to heal someone who is dying, as it will only prolong the suffering. As she is already collecting the spirits of the eggs that were cracked and cooked. Wherein Nim then did the mercy that she could do and cut Arrow's throat as a mercy kill. And that's where I am going to say we were afterwards, with Raleigh coming to see what had happened to that. Together with Sobek. As Inalda leaves with the soul of Arol and her children.
Uh, is the rest of the party going to be up at the mountain
Yeah,
too?
they also the rest of the party slowly trickled in before this, so you would
Okay.
all be up by the mountaintop, witnessing this, so to speak.
Okay.
Amos was up there when Nim did the mercy kill.
Yeah, but I think they were kind of like in a different like there was like a cave entrance, like a tunnel entrance. So they like Nim didn't really want us around, so we were kind of waiting for them to come out.
Yep.
Because it's just Nim,
You can still see
Sorbeck,
into the
and
cave.
Riley. Yeah.
You
But
can
we're-
quite literally see the cave into the cave from the outside. It's like a slight indenture into the top of the mountain, with a small rocky overhang to give shelter from the rain.
Yeah, but we're like we made like a little camp and we're just kind of sitting and waiting.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
making some tea.
Yeah, we're not like peeking and watching and staring, so.
Yep. Making everybody some feel-good tea afterwards. Or at least morning tea.
Okay, very good. Inspiration point awarded to you, Pass.
Yay! That means I can give one of the enemies advantage on a roll.
No, it means that they can re-roll a roll.
It's basically adding advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I have a birthday 20, which means I can make one of my one creature of my choice have an automatic success in whatever they are doing.
Yay. Love that for us.
Be friend or enemy.
I'm just
Great.
gonna make sure to
We
keep
don't have
note.
counterspell yet.
Yeah, no, we don't. But I have a birthday 20 I haven't spent
Well.
yet, so I'll just keep that there.
I also have a
Gene
birthday
says
20.
that-
I mean,
Just need to
I'm-
fluff it.
I mean, we all have. I mean, we all except Jazz have birthday 20s, right?
Yeah, but I used mine like so good.
Mm-hmm.
You did. You did.
You did. You did. You really did.
You did so well. Even the DM was flabbergasted.
I think DM was more annoyed because he had a whole battle scene ready to go, and I was just like,
Nah.
Uh-uh. You thought.
Quoth is
Give
gonna
me a second
offer-
here to get into character because I need to, really get into a really tender moment.
Quoth is going to offer everybody around the campfire or some tea. It's good for what ails you. Here you go. Want some tea?
Sure. Sure.
Hands you a really rough.
So like a really rough cup.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't
Yeah.
have any artisan skills, so it's
Right.
literally. So it's serviceable. That's all you can say about it. It's clearly disposable.
Service. Dang. Thank you, Cola. The tea is fantastic.
Don't know about that.
I mean, you gotta believe in yourself more.
Cox is it. I'm pretty sure that I at least pretend to believe in myself far more than anyone else here.
Looks
I mean,
over at you. The heck is that supposed to mean?
believing in oneself. Sometimes people don't believe in themselves enough. But then other times, some people decide I will try and believe in myself, even though they don't. And before they know it, they do something amazing.
I didn't
And
want a
that
literal translation of what he said quite.
um,
I was
I'm not. I've been pretty subtle about how I operate.
Mm.
I am a salesman, and when I'm in my selling mode, I know exactly what to do, and I am confident beyond all measure. Because everything
when
I
you're-
do is correct.
but when you're yourself,
You know, I'm still me. I'm still truly the spirit's gift to this is very plain. You can all roll bluff. Actually,
I
let me
will-
roll bluff to see if you guys believe it.
I don't think anyone believes it.
no one needs to roll anything.
What are you talking about?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
Already? Alright, machine shifts.
Sunim, standing there with a bloodied knife, as Raleigh walk into the scene. Potter?
Go outside.
Why?
You're her son. You don't deserve to see her like this. You deserve to have your last image of her be something nice. Don't let it be this.
I have all right to be here.
I know. I am trying to spare you more pain. I want to order you out. I know I can't. I'm just... pain. I don't know if it's better for you not to look, but I think it is.
I need to look.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I need to look. I need to learn what killed her.
I can tell you what killed her. I can tell you everything that you want to know. But I don't know if you want to truly have this. I still very dearly don't want you to see.
But most of all, I need to see you. But there's also another thing. You see him walking into a nesting area. And you see him looking at the
doing?
eggs. You see him breaking a shell off of his egg. Like a small shell piece. An egg is missing.
Missing. What do you mean?
Wait. She usually kept... You see him digging up a mixture of branches and straw from the bottom. And you see
Donnelly, what are you...
a small egg being revealed. It's alive. A little cracked, but it didn't take
Nothing that can't
damage.
be healed.
Okay. Come here, please.
Fine.
Do you walk over to him into the nest?
Yes.
As you step into it and get close, he like pulls you down into a hug. Why? Why did this have to happen?
But I
Why?
do myself the same shit.
Who did this?
Someone who is not being themselves. Someone who is throwing a tantrum.
So you're telling me
Someone who should know better. Not gonna lie to you, Raleigh. I can't do that to you. I want to ask. I want them to answer. I want to try to understand. Because this is unacceptable. Yes. And if I could summon her here, I would. But I don't think all the pleading out of me or all the chants and prayers of the village below is going to summon them when they're this mad. And if them throwing a tantrum could do this, imagine how they would act if they were being confronted.
And I'll
I-
kill her.
Really?
If she,
That is not the answer. It's not the answer.
she killed my mother and my siblings. How?
Raleigh, what I'm about to say doesn't get to leave this game. Do you understand me?
What?
Sometimes death is too good for some crimes. Sometimes some people deserve to be scarred irreparably for what they've done. Just kind as I have known this individual to supposedly be. This will. And as cruel as it may sound, I would rather scar her for the remainder of time than to ever give the mercy of death for this. Do you understand how cruel that is?
Keep her alive just to suffer.
She has to deal with it. There will always be doubt in her steps. Her confidence will never be absolute, and she will have to second guess every waking moment. Her sleep will not grant rest. Every ounce of pain that we feel will be inflicted upon her thousandfold. Because the worst part of this is she's supposed to be goddess of life, goddess of nature. And all I can think of is, how is a god of life to function when they have death scratched along their back? Because they took a guardian needlessly away. Maybe it's childish, petty, and selfish. But I would rather have that than to ever have your hands tainted. With
Sure.
unnecessary killing.
Then I'll beat her repeatedly.
No. Now is not the time for that. Because, as damning as this is, we have another problem to worry about.
What? What problem can be better than a goddess on the loose? Who did this? What excuse can she make?
Although I was talking about another faucet being absorbed. I don't know. That's why I wanted so badly to just talk to her and ask why. But it's not worth risking you, village, our friends. It's not worth watching you all burn because she got uncomfortable.
She cannot burn me.
I want to believe that to the very fiber of my heart. But I'm still afraid. It's based off of the sheer destruction. This isn't even where that lance was aiming. And so I'm even more afraid of what the impact site was like. And I don't know if you could survive that. As much as I want to believe you can, because you're ours, and you have some of my stubbornness. Sure. Immortality granted through stubbornness. Sure, I can believe that. We still have that Chief Teo around. Living through vindication and sass. It's fine. Makes sense. I can't put you lot in danger because I want to verbally assault a god. Because
Ask the others to leave then. And I shall summon her. So she can answer for what she has done.
I don't. How? What? Why? How?
You see his eyes glows with almost the same as the very sun itself.
Raleigh, we also have this one to protect.
Give it. Who of them do you trust most to take care of the egg?
Your sister?
I would rather have her staying here with us too, in case that she does get violent.
I guess.
I can
She
protect
just
you
stayed
and Sobek from the damage, but I cannot protect everyone. That's why I want the others off the mountain when I call for her.
Juice is a public fool, but Seamus can actually take care of things. I can agree with that.
Whom of them can we entrust the egg to, as they stay off the mountain?
Seamus, we can entrust the egg to Seamus and Tenny. They would take care of the egg. Koi can't be trusted with the egg because he'll likely trip at a sheer whim of fate. And Polith will try to damn hard. So, yeah. Guess that's a soft all of them, but could you please give them higher? And I can't trust this. I can't leave her side. I don't want to leave her side. Please do not do anything foolish. We need to keep. Don't drop the egg. Don't punch a wall. Don't set something on fire. Just please.
Mother, if I punched a frog, the world would crack.
Part of the reason why I'm saying it? If that makes any sense?
You see him picking up the egg with a gentle, but his hands are still trembling. Slightly.
It's far more precious than any amount of fighting we can get into. Do you understand?
I will try not to be the first one to throw the punch, Mother. You have my word on that.
Thank you.
As he walks out, he walks over to the corpse of his birth mother, and you see him taking a couple of feathers off of her wings that was not damaged or singed.
I was afraid of collecting. I thought it would be too soon.
No. I'm taking these so that she would know that
They're
I
supposed
protected
like-
her to the last. And I want you to have one too.
Gave me one, honey.
I just hope that
I'll
she
be-
now can rest in the land beyond. Shit, I'm actually tearing up here. Fuck.
Yeah, that's called method acting. You have to actually cry. Now I have to blow my nose. Alright, we'll mute so that way stream doesn't cringe.
Raleigh walks out of the cave holding... How big would that egg actually be?
I think
Well,
Raleigh's
big
egg
is
was.
the one. Yeah.
It would be on the
It-
size of a duffel bag, wouldn't it?
No.
Yeah, but
Was
Yeah.
Raleigh that big? I thought he was
Raleigh
like.
was massive. Remember, we had to put him in a backpack and carry him with his
Oh.
sister.
Okay, never mind. Oh, it was so long ago.
Oh yeah. And then he got bigger, and then he got too big for the backpack, and then we had to put him in the bigger basket.
You see Raleigh carrying this egg on the size of a duffel bag out. And he walks towards Uthmar and you, Seamus.
And he will jump up to greet him.
Samus will follow.
Are you okay? What's this?
My little sister. The only one who made it.
Oh,
I'm surprised one of them survived. Where was she
Um,
hiding?
Mother had begun to hide the eggs because she could feel something was wrong. And she only managed to hide her.
and she's alive in there?
No. Her damage too severe. even with them trying to heal her and you, Seamus, too. The damage was too severe.
Oh,
Nim put her out of her misery.
she'll
You see golden tears flowing from his eyes.
she'll kind of like put her hands on his hands, trying to like get him to put the egg down so she can give him a hug.
He hands the egg to you, Seamus.
He will carefully take the egg.
You can see that the egg does have a couple of cracks in the shell, but it's not something that has damaged the embryo inside, or the being inside, so to speak.
Olaf, do you have anything on Karatasen?
He turns around and rustles through his bag. I got a few. I got some. He pulls out a myriad of skins, some coarse cloth bags.
Raleigh takes off his cape. Wrap her in this.
And he will take the cape and do so. Best to keep it warm for now.
And you see him holding a couple of feathers. Give this to her when she hatches.
Right. And he'll take the feathers.
You also see that he plucks out one of his own feathers.
Penny, her brow starts to furrow. What are you talking about? You're acting like you're not going to be around when she hatches. What are you talking about?
I would ask one of you to take care of her and walk to the lower plateau. As me and him are going to summon her.
Wait.
Summon who?
Are you going to summon the thing that made that? He points to the cloud of debris in the background.
Yes. You can see his eyes are starting to almost burn.
Eyes go real wide.
Isn't that dangerous after what we've seen?
Suicide.
That might be, but I will not let this go unanswered. Why she did this.
What about Nim and your sister? And you? I don't think you guys should be doing something this dangerous alone, or at least not now.
We will only summon her to talk and you will be nearby at a safe distance. That's why I'm asking you to go to the lower plateau.
All right.
Yeah, and that's why you're asking us to raise your sister, right? Because that's all you're gonna do.
I will not be the one instigating fighting. I already gave him that word to Nim. But she has some questions she wants to ask herself.
I would advise against talking to god that was that mad. But I'm not going to be here to have that conversation with that god. So, may I invite people to join me in my to check out my new little home that I've been carving. Come on, everyone. I'm sure she'll be safe.
Sobek
In
will also be here to help in case something goes awry.
Tenny's fate, Tenny was about to like reach out to him, but she kind of pulls her hands back and her face gets like stony cold. She's like, yeah, sure, Kolith. He's a god. He can do whatever he wants now. And she turns away and starts packing up. Good luck to you too.
As he before you can turn, he like clasps your wrist gently, not not to make it hurt or anything.
She doesn't turn.
I am sorry you feel that way, Tenny, but this is something I need to do. I wanna ask what was so important to do this. And I promise I will be back. Okay?
Alright, if
I will bring
things
myself,
No.
Nim, and
Then
Sobek
why?
back.
Then why are you giving us this egg if you can make that promise? And then she grabs the feathers from Seamus. She's like, then take these back.
Because I want to you guys to be safe. I can only protect so much in case things goes awry. Sobek is an excellent healer.
Then don't do it in the first place. You can't promise that you're going to be fine and then at the same time give us do this.
Because
You're being a hypocrite. You're being stupid.
I'm trying to protect the last of my family, which includes you.
And as I said, you're a god and will do whatever you want. And she rips her hand out of his claw. And then turns back to the camp, the small camp that they had set up, and starts packing up.
Koi's gonna go to Raleigh and be like, I don't think any of us can stop you at the moment, or nor Nim, but at least you could promise us that if things get hairy, you're not gonna stay and fight. You're gonna try and get out of there.
I will
All of
keep
you.
him, and I will get Sobek out.
No, you also have to include yourself
She
in this
cannot
because
hurt me. Koi.
looks to the cloud. I don't think it's about what you're immune to. You could be immune to fire, but she could do more than just fire, you know. That's what I'm saying. Get yourself and your mother and sister out of there if things get hairy.
And
Sometimes
I
we
will.
need to and yourself, not just them, yourself, because as much as you are strong, as you've shown, and capable, she's still a god, and she has more experience than you. Sure, in the future you'll be able to handle her, but right now, you still have a lot to learn. So promise me you will get out of there as soon as possible. If everything turns awry with your sister and your mother. Not just them, you as well. Can you make that promise?
If it comes to me and her having to duel, I will make sure that Nim and Zoe gets out of there while I distract her, and I will come back afterwards.
You will not. You'll make. Fine, I'll let you duel her, but make sure they get out first while you distract them, and then you get out once they're safe. There's no. There's no end goal of I will duel her alone, or if things seem like that's how it's gonna go, you will find a way out of there, or else, we have Reigns to come get you. Even though it's a suicide mission, as Tenny has said, I will come get you, even if it means I die.
He takes and clasps your hand or arm, basically, and I wouldn't hit any other way. But just be careful and protect the others. Now, when I can't, okay?
Doesn't hey, you're saying like you're gonna die. You're not gonna die.
I am not going to die, no, but just till I'm back, okay?
That I can do. Because if you don't come back, Tenny's gonna be upset. And you know how she is when she's upset. Nim will be upset. And Nim will probably go on a vengeance arc for retribution to what happens to you. But I will trust you on this, as I always have. You guys are old enough to make your own decisions, and like Nim, I can't always persuade you guys to not run headfirst into danger. So at least this will be a somewhat compromise to your safety.
I will do my best.
And if you're not down after they get back, I will run after you. No ands, buts, or whatever. I'm coming after you. And then Koi pats his head.
Koi, I'm not a child.
No, but as Nim has told, as Nim's probably gonna tell you or any of us, you may not be a child, but you're still young in our eyes, and you're still one of us. I can't get the image of you being small out of my head sometimes. Doesn't mean I won't treat you as an adult, but still sometimes pat you on the head. Nim does it to me constantly.
You see him trying to come with a counter argument, and he's just like, God damn it, I don't have anything here.
Yes. Finally, I got a win. Finally, one win.
God.
Well, you should probably get in there. And we'll see you in a bit. Got it?
before you go, I don't know much about gods, but I do know something about spirits. And spirits like it if you're going to call on them to bring them gifts. So I was thinking, Cole turns around and pulls out one of the jugs of light beer, and pulls out the last of the sausages. Here, offer this to them. It might put them in a good mood. Golith tips his hat. Good luck. Now, come on, everyone. Time for me to show you my new house. I've dug it into a mountain, and it is rather small at the moment, but it has potential. As he starts to try and lead you guys down the mountain.
Tenny has a bunch of stuff in her arms, and she starts following. She follows after Kolith while angry, like, just you see her like rubbing tears out of her eyes, but she looks really angry while she's doing it, and she refuses to look at Riley.
Samus would follow soon after Tenny, but before he will turn to Riley. Don't let what she says about the gods disparage her. You've seen what she's been through.
I know, but she's right. I can do whatever the heck I want, no matter the consequences. But I am not. I'm doing this to protect you. And if she can't see, then it's because she's too short-sighted.
Because she cares for you. In all our eyes, we've raised you since your wee egg. I mean, for us, it may have been a few months. Still, it was enough for us to grow attached. Promise us you won't do anything foolish. And make sure Nen doesn't do anything foolish either.
Somebody will be there to keep us both on our toes. She is the most sensible of us, it would seem.
We're right in that manner. Just gave a nod of acknowledgement and then just start heading down the mountain.
Before you turn, Raleigh puts his hand on your shoulder.
Something wrong?
Please calm Tenny down. I know she's angry right now, but I hope that you can make her see that I'm doing this also to protect you. I don't mean it to be disrespectful or anything. I'm doing this to protect you, who are my family, or at least what is left of it.
I understand that. As for Ronaldo, I am too saddened by the aspect of death. Let it be known. She's happy to know. She would be happy to know that at least one of them survived. It should be. Just promise you won't do anything foolish, and I'll do my best to try and calm her down.
I'll do my best. Now get off. Don't
Right.
let him stir. too long and being angry and sad like that. I don't like it.
He'll just start heading down.
Riley returns to the cave. Mother, can you wait for me outside?
No.
I'm just going to return them. To the earth, and I don't want to have you be harmed by it.
Can I ask you something that might sound a little, well, insensitive?
What?
We are taught when we're hunting to use the entirety of our kills. It is how we respect the lives that we've taken. Make her see this. She needs to see this. As much as I want to also help in any way I can to let her lay to rest, I feel that Errol's testimony in her final state is what Er needs to see. And I can't have you burying her before Er sees and feels the gravity of what she's done. She will. Does that make sense, or is it wrong?
No. It's fine. To let us see what her actions has done. The lives she has brought. The pain she has caused. You see him walking outside the cave onto the plateau. You see him placing a small basket of foods and drink.
And will walk from behind. You got a knife?
Why?
Thinking of leaving other things.
She deserves no more than this.
Not even the blood of her own daughter.
you
from
see
living then.
you see how Raleig's eyes, like for a moment, like looks at you.
Why do you think I'm pissed?
There is no, or is no, that wouldn't be possible.
Look into these sad, leaf-colored eyes and do that god voodoo you do. I don't know how the hell they do it. They always know these things. They sense them or whatever the meow mix. It's like when I can feel animals and everything nearby. At least that's my current theory. I don't know. But I do know that that's part of the reason why this pisses me off more than anything else. Tantrum. It's not balance. It's not Ghost eating the eggs, trying to keep the balance, or Arrow over hunting. This is genocide.
You see him placing his clawed hand on your cheek, gently, as he stares into your very eyes.
They claim it was true. She'll stare unblinkingly, looking back up at him. I'm assuming he's taller than she is right now. But yeah. Don't think when she stated this, it was the whole, God of life, everyone's my children kind of vibe. The others didn't seem to take it very lightly. So I began getting worried. And if it's fact, not story, then fine. What?
You see his eyes avert from yours as he sighs deeply.
Was it exaggeration?
No,
Well, that's annoying.
you see him taking like half a step away from you, letting go of you, as he turns towards the sun, and you hear him roar up into the very sky the name. Of the one who claims to be your mother.
For a brief respite of comedy, it sounds like Goku screaming as he powers up because her name is You're welcome. Thanks, ADHD.
God damn it. You're right about that. Son of a...
Thanks,
You know, Nim,
ADHD. Now back to being serious.
you know what? I appreciate that one. I appreciate that one a lot.
Oh, I know her name's Urla, but, you know, apparently means son, and that's the part we have an issue with right now.
A moment passed. A second moment passed.
Do they travel at the speed of light? Does light have a speed? Why do trees spore? I'm gonna keep asking you random questions, Riley, because this is way too serious for my brain.
She's coming.
Oh, okay.
You see his eye fixate, and he actually moves backwards, trying to shield you.
You pissed? Is she still pissed? Should I pretend I'm your backpack?
No.
I don't know.
You see this lovely woman hovering, like almost crashing down onto the cliff. The superhero landing, except that she does not touch the ground, but hovers above it. And why have you summoned me?
The one who pat my head. You sure you got the name right?
Sorry, come again, you were whispering? Up at lip.
Hey, that doesn't look like the one that pat my head. That you sure you got the right one? And we didn't just magically summon one of those Valkyrie people? Because that looks different.
Oh, you're talking about my other self. Yeah, she is not around anymore.
You could do it, Nim. Don't make the Taylor Swift joke. You could do it, Nim.
Do it. Do the Taylor Swift joke, please. Do it.
Oh. You mind, enlightening me? What the hell's going on?
Oh, just cleaned out house, so to speak. Or hut would probably be a better term you would be able to understand.
Could you perhaps elaborate a bit further as to why your I'm going to assume precision attack decided to explode over, scans the area, notices damage all over the area. Everywhere?
Oh, not everywhere. surgical strike. A very well placed strike, so to speak, to get rid of that foulness that has infected this very world and my creations.
Okay. I'm gonna have to take point on this one, Raleigh. Please do not. If
You
you
can
don't
see
mind,
him shaking with anger, and you can feel the warmth of him. As you can see, that the few snowflakes that are starting to fall, like they melt around him into droplets of water.
you are acting like how my insides feel. Please,
And
not
what
no.
do you wish, little bird boy?
Okay, first off, that bird boy has a name. Second off, I didn't realize Guardians were on the hit list.
Collateral damage is always expected. Though it hurts me to know that one of the shards of the lance might have struck here, it seems.
Yes.
Is that why you have called me?
Yes.
Hmm. And what is your wish to know? Make it quick.
Why was this necessary? And why did the lance fracture? This collateral damage doesn't seem very organized, especially for a god like you.
Well, you see, if I had used the full power, the lance wouldn't have shattered. But then again, we wouldn't have this talk right now.
Are you suggesting that you didn't use the full power of your lance, so we could talk?
If I had used the full power of the lance, there wouldn't have been a planet. And you wouldn't be here any longer, so we wouldn't have this talk now, would we?
Why would using that amount of destruction be absolutely necessary anyway? It just seems a bit irresponsible
To
want
have
to
a
do.
clean slate, eliminating
Yes,
the infection upon my world.
then surely you would know that that would be simply too much power to use, and thus making that lance the wrong tool for the job. Surely you have other weaponry or other methods of taking care of this foul disease, let alone possibly working with others, like myself, to try to remedy the world of this ailment.
I only spared this world because my nephew came to your rescue, child.
Uh-huh.
Wait,
Depths behind Raleigh.
You see her glance changes, from this like distant, hard stare to almost as if she recognizes you.
Uses Raleigh's height difference as adequate shielding. Proceeds to be awkward.
Child, step forward.
Not to make the "you're not my supervisor" joke. Gotta be specific, there's kind of three of us.
You, little one with the red hair.
She'll step to the side and just hold Raleigh's hand.
You see her stepping forward. Roll me a perception check if you would.
Standard Elven advantage.
Yes.
Copy. Rolling. Kind of want to be a dick and use one of my inspos, but I don't know if a nat 20 is necessary.
You see that in the midst of her fiery floating hair, there is a redness to it. It's as if she's just running on full power right now. But you can see that it starts to dim down a little bit as she walks in front of you and kneels down. You also feel that at first there is like this oppressive heat coming out of her as she like starts walking close, but you can like feel it cooling off her as she stands in front of you and kneels down, looking at you.
Uh-huh.
For almost a moment, you see a change in her. Like, for a moment, you like see her face turns into that gentle smile that you recognize um, the first time Erla arrived to the encampment. That gentle, motherly smile.
What made you this mad? It surely wasn't just frustration. This feels like how I feel when I'm trying to lead stubborn goofballs to do something and they're not listening. But like a million times worse.
And as you say that, you see her face shifts back into this like almost like a mask of hard, cold indifference.
Don't do that. Please. If I'm not allowed to do that, I would rather it just be you. Why do you recognize me? Why did he get all worried?
Because you're mine.
I'm gonna need you to be specific, being that I am a druid. So,
technically, yes.
I thought I lost you. You were dead.
I was an exchange gift thing. Oh, I don't know how you could lose me.
You see the mask cracks.
Is that going to be important, or are those pieces supposed to be on the floor?
And you see a worried eye. Like you see like a few pieces of the mask like cracks and floats in front, and you like see a worried and saddened look before like the pieces snaps back into place, mending.
You don't need to war. There's no need to be in full war right now. You don't need to put this armor on. If we are kin, you shouldn't need that from me.
Endangerment.
Well, to be fair, I understand that you could probably flash cook me with a grit of teeth, but that aside, I dare ask that you not
You
pronounce such
hear
a
a
hair
voice
trigger.
you don't recognize saying that. That was a voice you didn't recognize.
That was you?
You see her hands clawing at the mask.
Do we help? I want to help, but I also don't know if it's my place to.
Stay
Dear,
back, I'm trying to. I will not let you harm her.
could I have it,
No, I will not let you be
please?
eaten by this.
I won't be eaten.
It will consume you.
It will try. Please.
I won't lose you again.
I am too stubborn to let rage consume me alone.
You see the mask pulls away.
Just us. You don't need to be mad anymore.
I was
When we
mad.
face
I was mad because all I had was lost. All was losing. Always being the one that had to pay the price. And I said no more.
What if I was the one that took from you?
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know if Ronaldo spoke about my ambitions as a child. I'm wondering if that's what I was fated to become. As
They took
well,
you away for you not to inherit.
they don't understand.
You were stolen from me.
So who would have the nerve to steal from you, aside from Purple Noodle? Even then, I think Purple Noodle would have just regarded me as a snack. Hey, it'd be rude to say his whole name, and I keep messing it up. So I'm just gonna keep calling him Purple Noodle so he doesn't think I'm bothering him.
Do you know what the funniest thing is?
Because he is a Purple Noodle.
Not only that, but he was the one who kept searching after everyone. Said no. Because I was desperate when I even came to him and asked.
So I had been destroyed because he would have known about it, because that's his whole.
What?
She
No,
moves her hands in front of her domain thing.
no, 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 no. He is the end of all things.
Oh, so if I had ended, he would know about it, right?
Yes.
That's how that works? Okay.
Like, if you just had died, Anelda would have known.
Mm-hmm.
But you were stolen from me. You see her falling to her knees, hammering her fist into the ground, cracking the ground underneath.
No. We save our wrists. We damage our knuckles. Those recover faster. Here. She'll just gently scoop up her wrists. Never the wrist, only the knuckles. If you damage the wrist, you lose the hand. What?
She pulls her in for a full hug as he weeps.
I know I always feel like I'm the tiniest thing. Whenever you lovely goofballs want to hug me. I am gonna be she is gonna be hugging her back.
You see her hair returns to the curly red hair that you remember Erla to be of.
Julie, why are you? I have all the questions.
I know, and I will answer them to the best of my ability.
Can I just be selfish and ask that you don't get that mad again? Please?
I'm sorry.
I'm not the one you need to apologize to. He is my son.
You see her looking up towards Riley.
He needs the apology. And whatever can be done. From where I'm standing, she didn't need to. Need to leave us.
What? What did I do?
Don't know if you were listening to your other side. But she will stand her up and gesture to the damage that is seen from the plateau. Your other side spoke of a nephew you have, and apparently the spell that you used to cause this damage, I believe Raleigh called it a sun lance, and since it wasn't at full power, it broke. So you see the searing. We're here. And then for some reason it fractured and went over here. And then she'll gesture to the cave, where one of my guardians, Raleigh's mother, was with her children. And that's why we wanted to talk to you. Because this whole angry thing feels very unnecessary, and I wanted to know why.
It was. You see her starting to hyperventilating, clutching at her chest.
Em is going to gently hold Erla's cheeks and elevate her face upward. If you curl up, you're not going to be able to breathe.
You see the golden tears running down her from her eyes as she screams. Out the pain that she could sense that she had caused.
You will be patient and try to support letting her cry out as she needs, and she looks at Raleigh. What's going on with Raleigh?
You see him looking at this with disdain. And anger. You can still see his eyes smoldering, even though they're not, like a flash fire. bright and burning, they're still smoldering.
She's going to be extending her hand to Raleigh.
What? Mother.
Neil.
What?
Neil, come here. I'm capable of many things, but when the sun itself is weeping on my shoulder, I find it very difficult to move, and I wish to hold my son, who is also grieving, with me. Please. Do not let your heart turn to stone, not in this. This is not the time.
You see him for a moment like he's debating if he should even consider giving pity, but then the words you
I'm not
said
asking you to give
seem
her
to
pity.
hit home.
I'm asking you to be with me.
And he then moves at first very slowly, as if he was almost a statue. But he picks up speed quickly and hugs you from behind.
Any sickness. Selfish as I want to be and ask it.
I had promised myself I wouldn't use that weapon since the war.
It's not war. It's cleanup. Around. It's not too selfish to ask. I would rather talk you out of being angry than to ever let this happen again. Peace. Please come to me when this wants to happen. Because I don't know what else is damaged. But I do know that a part of it is gonna be us trying to fix it. Like a forest coming back after a wildfire. Do you know what else has been damaged?
Further north and south from here and east. Even a single area to the west of here has been hit. So many shots splintered off.
Do you hurt anyone else that you know?
Mostly my smallest of creations, and I can feel their pain.
did your sisters come to you when you first started being angry? How did your nephew find you?
He did the boldest thing he could. He clasped the piece of me. And he showed me the folly of what I was doing. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the pain I have brought upon this world. It was not meant to be. I was not in control, and I am sorry.
They. Does this apology aid or hurt you?
You're asking Raleigh.
Yes. He is holding me after all.
You can feel him tense up for a moment.
You will look up at him.
You can see he is crying tears, but he's still having like this scowl.
Scowl. Pinched face, furrowed brow.
Yeah.
Kind of grumpy.
Yes. Then if you regret what you have done, then bring them back. Aren't you the mother of all life? Then bring them back.
And then we'll gently hug his arm firmly against her.
Isn't that also one of your minor domains, rebirth? Re-entering entering the cycle, then do it. Bring them back. I cannot. Ra. I cannot. I would, but I cannot. Their soul has already left this plane. If they were here, I would, but I can't. That
Well,
would.
got here first.
Sorry, what did you say? You were almost not
Because
picking.
Ronaldo got here first.
And if I bring them back before they have gone through, I will creating, inviting chaos in more than already has been invited in.
Afraid you were going to. That's what I was afraid you were going to say.
Chaos is what brought that corruption into it in the beginning. It's what sparked the first war. And I will not aid to destroy the fragile balance that already is.
What else has been disbalanced?
Something has changed in the wind.
What is wrong?
You see her staring up into. Um, you see the clouds are gathering above as you hear distant rolling of thunder.
I'm not playing with magic right now, so I'm worried that this involves someone else that I don't know. Out of instinct, Nimble kind of squeeze Erla against her, even if she is tiny. Tiny person acting like big guardian. Much fun. Such cute. Little awkward.
You hear the flapping of wings.
Is it the pretty Valkyrie lady?
Should we? Yes, you do see Echidna landing.
Oh boy.
In one hand, you see her sword is drawn. And in the other, instead of her shield, she's carrying change, glowing.
Glowing chains.
Yes.
No. But it's nice to see you again. All the same.
Nem spawn off a traitor.
First off, that's not her name. Second off, no.
Are you going to deny me doing my job, Nem?
Saying your job's not necessary last I checked here.
She has invited in chaos through what she has done. The entire council is in disarray with her absence and destruction on an entire different level. She has been summoned by the court.
Nim will stand up and fold her arms. She will be serving her redemption here.
She is to return to the court to face the wrong she has done, Nim.
She has.
What do you mean that she has already paid for the wrongs that she committed?
She hasn't paid for that. That's what the redemption is for. But she has begun to see the gravity of her failure to keep control. The first step of fixing the crap you broke is admitting you did wrong. We just got there.
But Nim, you're mistaking. It's not La I'm here for. It's
If you separate them, don't they get upset and disbalanced and everything goes on fire?
Why do you think I brought these with me? She holds up the change.
Let you break her.
Dear child, she's already broken.
And let her mend. Not in a fit state for testifying.
See, as you say that, the mask like slides up and covers, and you hear her gasping no as her form shifts back into the other thing, like floating backwards.
Okay. Heck. Those moments where you're being proven wrong despite trying to do something good. I think this is one of those moments. But how do I know that you're going to not hurt Erla? Who's still very much needed here to do her job.
Child, it's a broken thing. It's not even a true person.
And I guess I'm not a true person.
You are not broken. Like, this is a shattered soul trying to mend itself, but each piece contains a personality fragment. Is right now the most dominant piece.
Why?
Whatever you manage to wrestle control from into Erla was only ever temporary.
Cool.
Don't you see?
Nope. But I guess we're gonna have time for questions later. Because I'd rather her not cook us all alive. Well, probably me. You two might be fine. But I'm a marshmallow. Or whatever they call those things. It's like a nut, but it's white. Ignore that.
You see,
Why are we
Echidna.
going rage mode?
You see Echidna like dashes towards her and tries to entangle her in with the change as he like throws it out towards her. You just see her standing there, her arms outspread, floating in the air. Not moving in the slightest, but then with reflexes of on, like, you can't even see her, except you just suddenly see her standing holding the chain. And you just see the masked face like slowly turns to the side. And then whips the chain back, catching Echidna to be tangled up in it. Dropping her sword to the ground as she also falls to the ground.
Are you fine, or are you just slightly scathed?
God damn it. I'm fine.
Yeah, I know the feeling. You are going to have to cooperate.
Subject for elimination. threat level minimal, irritation level rising.
Cold worse.
She's not looking at you, she's looking at Echidna as she states the facts. It's as if she's not even registering you.
You are not going to hurt her. You are going to go with her. And we are going to get to the bottom of this before they send more things that are going to annoy you. So please, even if I must go with you, please cooperate. There's been enough bloodshed here.
Child, your logic is valuable.
But correct. Better to deal with one than a whole gaggle of them. Hear them out. Let's get to the bottom of this. Because as dumb as it sounds, I'd rather not see you hurt. Or them.
Child, you do not understand the gravity of the situation. If I give myself up, they might try to lock me away. Or even worse, shatter my core into even more pieces in an effort to subvert me, or
Gonna need
worse,
to talk about that.
they'll kill me.
Kind of the price one pays for throwing a sun lance into a planet. I can understand you being enraged.
I've done worse during the war.
The war. This is peacetime.
The war never ended.
Okay, this to me, again, kid doesn't know shit. But aside from that, we need to go. And I need you to put those chains on and cooperate with Heck here.
I will not. You see her
You
almost
can
for a
argue.
second. You see how it reaches out towards you. I will not lose you again. Even if
I
it
would rather
means
you not to get into more trouble. And the only way I can mitigate that is if you cooperate, tell them the truth, and we get to the bottom of this. Because I assure you, between the rage of Purple Noodle and everyone the fuck else, I would rather you not let loose that again. Because if I have to answer to more innocent children losing their kin because you got mad, I am going to be devastated, far worse than I am now. And I'm already getting pretty sadistic. So
I
please,
could destroy the plane of
Them-
the Heavenly Court.
I would rather you not.
Why not?
Because it's a great plan Z, but we're still stuck on plan A. So we should stick with plan A. And plan A is go there, tell them the truth, get to the bottom of this
What
crap,
truth?
why you did it. Why was this necessary?
To call
Why?
the problem before it got even more out of hand.
Calling my fucking friend? She was never part of the problem.
She was not meant to be the problem.
What happens when you use weapons indiscriminately? Do you understand me? That there's a reason why I am an archer, not just some happy stabber, Miss Stabberson. Okay, I go for precision. I
did
kill
use
my target.
precision.
No, my sweet, lovely mother of fucking sunlight, you did not. What you did was you threw a molten ball of hate into the earth, which fractured and hurt my friend, rendering my son with one less mother. And God knows how many people died, both deserving and undeserving. There's no balance. And that's the problem. So we're going to go to the heavenly court, probably with my friends preferably, or not, I don't care, but this needs to be remedied. And you need to tell them. Because they are reacting out of assumption, fear, and God knows what else. I don't know which god's the one in charge of Ernalda. I didn't want to blame this on her. She's a very busy lady. But still. Go with plan A. And then we'll see if plan Z remotely comes to plan. Okay?
Fine.
Okay.
I will go.
Good. Because I don't want to lose you either. It's bad enough I lost my fucking friend. Okay?
You see the mask like the burning hatred you see burning in the eye sockets of the mask, like they like shuts off and you see the mask falling to the ground, shattering.
I'm gonna need a capture all of those, aren't I?
Don't touch them.
Can I just wrap them in earth? If I wrap them in earth, I'm not directly touching them.
That mask is a bygone artifact of an era that I do not wish to you even be remotely touching. Don't fall to it.
Okay. Don't question. Heck, can you bag and tag the fractures of...
I'm a little bit tied up over here, so unless you can get me out of these bindings, I
can try.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
Meow. And please be a rogue. Yeah.
As you start to tangle with it, you see that chains has almost fused together by end to end, as if it like is alive.
Oh hell no. No. You guys are gonna need to cooperate with me, please.
But then
you
do like a little twist, and suddenly the two ends of the chain like disconnect, and you just see how they fall to the ground.
Ah, the good old Mobius trick. Yay.
And Heketa like picks up the chain and like throws it as it wraps itself around or Erla? Question mark. And you see her.
Can we grab the pieces with something that doesn't make people angry flame mad thing?
You see her conjuring up a spectral hand that picks up the pieces and putting them into a bag.
Okay. So hopefully with the evidence that this is a problem, piece, that she's at least willing to cooperate, things will hopefully be less hellish. I don't know. What? I
I
could
will.
stare at your armor.
What?
Nothing. Your sword's over there.
You see her holding up her hand, the sword like rips itself out of the rock itself and flies into her hand. Where she then like straps it onto her. I can't remember, was her sword big? To her hip. And you see her flying up while holding onto, taking with both hands onto the chain and lifts Erla away into the sky.
Do I go with or no? Heck. Heck. Don't you flip off with me? What? Hey, do I go
You
with
are
you or
not
no?
needed.
Where's so needed? She's mad.
Don't you have a problem you need to take care out east?
It's called the Godflesh, and I would love one of your swords to help take care of that, if it's not too rude or bold or ballsy to ask. Yeah?
Child, me and my 50 sisters can only do as much. Unless you wish
Can
to
your
give
arm
up on everything and join the sisterhood.
still way too tempting? I think my mother would kill me. Both of them. And I, I'm asking for a weapon.
You are not worthy enough to carry such a blade that can even make the gods bleed.
So mean. After I did all of your work for you, and subduing your subject and being a wonderful mediator, I get you out of that embarrassing predicament with the chains. Stares at blankly. Well, that deadpan stare. You're literally carting my mother off to court.
No, I will have her. Transporting her to the celestial prison first, where she afterwards will face the trial.
Yeah, and I don't even get to be a part of that, which is really upsetting because I have to also take care of the
Just
mess here.
because you are a godling does not mean you have the right. Unless you are summoned. Or you find another way to get yourself into the divine realm. Am I being
My
clear?
ways, you're not gonna like it. Yes. I'm just asking for a weapon for a little help here.
And I say I cannot give you any.
Can't even give me the conjuring of your armor. Okay, no, it's fine. I'll go take care of the rest.
This suit is for those who give up everything to ascertain that the balance is kept and the gods are kept in check for their little tantrums.
Yeah, I empathize with that way too much. You're welcome, by the way.
I'll see what I can do, but I can't give any promises. Okay?
Totally fine. For all I know, your armor is booked for the next millennia. You're fine. Not that I know what the heck that is, but you know, fine. Please take care of her.
I will make sure
Please.
she's given the treatment that is fitting for her station, and that she came with willingly, so she will not face further punishment. I can give you that promise. Okay?
And at least 3 barley cakes?
No, she will be. She doesn't eat.
Oh.
She doesn't need to eat or drink. She's the goddamn sun itself.
Sorry, man. I was a kid when I had my imagining of what my birth mother looked like. I thought she. Okay, you don't need that trash. Yep. I'll go take care of things. Yep. Awkward thumbs up. Gives worried look to Uthla.
She
Erla.
casts a worrying glance towards you, but gives you a trying to be. I'm scared as heck, but I'm giving you a brave face because I don't want you to worry too much. As she's carrying off in chains.
Always worry. It's my frickin' superpower. I worry. Man.
But
How is
as
Sobek not losing her shit? How is Raleigh not losing his shit?
Raleigh is losing his shit, but Sobek is like muffling him while also holding her in her big burly arms to restrain him right now.
Cool. Are we gonna smash cut to the others? Because I feel like I've been taking
Yes,
over this entire
yes,
episode. Thank
yes,
you.
yes, 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 yes. We are shifting over to the other team.
So this this is going to be my cooking nook, and this cool. It just shows them a dank, just started uh, a hole in the wall that he claims will be his house.
Looks alright, I guess.
Oh, come on, come on! You have to imagine it. He grabs Ebs. Ebs. He stands behind Koi, and just takes his like sort of grabs the back of his head a little bit, and me just like and puts his arm forward, and just imagine. He's literally doing that to like a granite wall. There's nothing there. Well, considering that we haven't been crushed by a cave-in, I kind of think my last minute gift to them smoothed everything over.
I see. Well, I guess it can do while we wait for whatever goes up on the mountain.
well, while they're having their little discussions about the cosmic balance and whatnot, we need to get to some serious earthly discussions.
And what would those be?
Well, quite simply, I'm too good at what I do. Oh,
Chloe
Corth
raises an
begins,
eyebrow at this.
Corth begins to pull out a bunch of trade goods that he got. So I seem to have got my hands on just a little too much stuff. And if we're going back out there, it doesn't make sense for us to be carting around all these emergency trade goods. So
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting that
Guys, I will need to ask for a small break here because Pepper just got home and she needs me to help carrying up some stuff.
KK.
Alright, no problem.
So, sorry, the viewers will be taking a short break here. We will be right back to continue on with the story here at Tribes of Uthmar.
Yeah. Permission to mute the stream?
Hmm?
I was asking if your pass could mute the stream.
Can they hear us?
I think they can.
They can totally
Ah.
hear us. They can totally hear us.
Oh.
Hold my breath for so long.
No, you didn't.
That was
It
cut
was
off. I
rather
couldn't breathe.
impressive, though.
You knocked the wind out of me. Stuck here muted.
Muted for so long.
You were having the time of your life. Don't lie.
Well, it's a little weird for somebody to have me muted because I was actually paranoid I was going to be unmuted randomly while I was sitting in my computer room. I was just sitting there.
I'm
The fucking
dispensing you.
What?
Oh, I've been making memes and sitting here and
Nim to her child and the gods. It's fucking Gordon Ramsay with the children. It's like, oh dear, gorgeous, you're fine. Nim to her party. It's for Gordon Ramsay being like, you fucking donkey, and it's just like, yep.
Don't.
hey man, Nim knows what she wants, a parrot. And it's not her party.
Oh.
I've made so many memes in that whole instance.
Seems like I gotta go AFK for a bit.
Okay, no problem.
I'm
Yeah,
not
how much
back this
progress have you
weekend.
made in your art?
Goddamn.
What? I was doing art. I was doing art and making memes at the same time. I was multitasking.
This freaking guy wants me to go ape shit so fucking bad.
Yeah, because it was cool. Then you mellowed out. It's like, dang. It's never gonna happen in you.
I don't know, man. If any of you fuckers get like seriously in pain. Rage.
So what you're saying is I have to kill someone. Yes, I can work with this. Progress.
It doesn't mean go pick a fight, dumbass. No. That's how people get shot.
Looks too coy. Uh-huh. Shot, you say? Yes. Yes, this is coming together all too well. Don't worry, I won't do anything dramatic. Hopefully. I don't know. It depends on how sessions go.
So this is all done. Does this mean we don't have a Vengeance Paladin?
I think so. I think we don't have Vengeance. Gosh darn it, we don't have Vengeance Paladin. No. Maybe. Give me time to go and look for references as well.
Damn.
What?
The
You were
fact
having
that
an
you guys want
emotional.
me to be like totally unhinged.
No,
And
this is a me thing. I want you to be unhinged. No one else wants you to. You
man,
know how cool it would have been having unhinged Nim. Like finally, Nim snapped. What's gonna happen to the rest of the party? What's gonna happen to everyone? Nim comes. Does she actually talk it out, or does she just, all right, fun time's over, and murks the person?
I mean, we saw what happens when her mom goes unhinged. Bad
And
shit
just,
freaking happens. People die.
so when Nim goes unhinged,
Bad shit
yeah.
happens. People get maimed.
What if that's what I want? What if
To
I?
get
What if I
maimed?
want?
You
No,
want
no,
to
I
be
want
maimed?
violence.
People to get
No,
mad.
I just want
You
the
want
violence.
other people to get maimed. Got it. Yes.
Exactly.
Like you got to see freaking Nim go from 0 to Panther biting into a bitch's throat.
That was
It's
from.
not unhinged enough for you.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a good start. I mean, I'm not complaining. But
He
like,
really wants the Kingsman church scene all the heck over again. For those of you who have never seen the Kingsman, it's just violence with doom music playing in the background. It's not actually what plays in the movie, but you know, doom music, everything gets beaten up.
I would.
Let me say this:
I-
druids may seem like peace-loving tree huggers, but when it comes to preserving nature, they're terrifying.
Looks
They try to
looks
keep
to
it
all the
together.
other druids I've seen. Yeah, could have fooled me. For context, all the other druids I've ever played with always seem chill or not as violent
See,
as
one of
Nimitz.
the, I mean, one minute the Hindu crown of flowers they wove them together themselves. Next, they'd be turning to a white rabbit chewing at your throat,
Yeah,
Okay.
sharpened teeth.
and you're all welcome for the Monty Python reference.
Yeah, like that's the thing that always makes me laugh is that everyone likes to just look at a rabbit and be like, oh look, it's a wee bunny, it's not gonna do a fucking thing. Lies. Rabbits are violent, evil, murderous creatures, and anyone that says different clearly hasn't seen them in a hutch together. They eat each other, by the way, for those of you who don't know. They will cannibalize each other for the lulz and panic and anxiety and a factor of other things. I'm not a rabbit expert.
But to be fair, rabbits are rapidly reproducing because they matured at a young age, so
Immature
that they
faster.
can, yeah, so
I mean,
they
my mother
rapidly
was a rabbit actor before she became allergic.
I mean,
rough. Wait,
my-
you can become allergic to something?
Yeah. Like every 7 years, you have a possibility of being allergic to something you weren't before.
Huh. Scary.
Or for women, if they get pregnant, they can develop stuff that, like, there was stuff my mother didn't do before or my brother were born, but after we were born, those things start to appear.
Or she.
she
So what she's
became
saying is it's your fault.
a gravity-defying, chocolate-throwing baddie.
Where's my Nim chakra throwing baddie out here? That's actually evil,
I
not
mean,
like
don't you have a child
very-
in this campaign?
Yeah,
Biological and
Somewhere.
adopted?
yeah, somewhere. One of them wants to try to hit on me. The other one probably will hit on me.
If you want to talk
Terrible.
about bad parents,
Everyone-
talk about Koi.
Yeah, I know.
Oh
I keep giving him shit.
wow. Wow. Okay. Be like that, why don't you?
Hey, I don't have any children yet.
And that's because you don't have the balls. Well, you do, but like, yeah, no.
Other in her purse, we know. That's a terrible joke.
I I did not say that. I was not going with that one, but you know what? They've said it, not me. I am innocent in this situation. Ooh.
Seamus is over here being like, yes, you trusted me with the fucking egg, and yet here you are. Say that my balls are in Teddy's fucking purse. What the fuck, Nim?
Nim. Ugh. What would we do without a Nim, guys? What would we do?
We'd be dead.
I would not be dead. I would be fine. I don't know why, but all my barbarians seem to not die when they're supposed to die. I'm not trying to kill Koi. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to kill Koi. I'm just saying.
If I'm not
No
mistaken, your wife
situation.
has the ability to bring you back.
Wait. That's.
So granted, she has to rest in another plane for some time.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now. You don't want the DM getting ideas when he comes back and be like, "Yeah, we gotta kill him faster." So much character development
I'm
from
back.
everyone else. Welcome back.
I said, if any of us dies, Nim is going to Arnaldo's domain and drag us out of there.
Nah. I mean, yeah, but like, it's not gonna.
But should they
It's not
kill us
gonna.
again, then bring us back.
I mean, it's not gonna happen like that. But yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. What's up, DM?
Oh, just been carrying up some heavy furniture.
Oh, you got furniture? Oh,
Yeah.
that's so nice. Oh, you sound out of breath. You sounding out of breath makes me out of breath. Sorry. Ooh.
Well, it is.
Ooh.
It was heavy lifting. Where were we? Yes. You were.
With Cola. Cola.
Cola for showing the cave.
Yes. So, as I was saying, sorry. As you know, I'm a little too good at what I do, and I have acquired too many resources for us to be carrying around.
By acquired, you mean stolen?
I traded for these.
No, you did steal them.
Where?
So you stole them. That's what.
I mean,
Oh.
can we call all the stuff we took stolen when we were offered to take?
And I traded those away to have all this. He points to the piles and piles of food, or well, just general emergency supplies.
So I'm proposing.
Well, I think. So I was thinking that the best thing we can do with this stuff is instead of carrying it around with us wherever we go,
Yeah.
we invest it in the village.
Makes sense. Like, I thought we were already planning to do that, though.
Out of character. That was as our out of character discussion. This is my character bringing it up in person.
Oh, yeah. No. This Koi just assuming, not like he knows. He's just assuming.
Okay, my apologies. Back in character.
No, you got it.
Are you suggesting I just give this away? No.
I said
he looks very confused at you. That just feels wrong.
What, to give back to the community and help them? You know, help the village grow.
Okay. Koi, if I were to give you a rabbit and you go
Okay.
starving.
Uh
You
huh.
take it, right?
Yeah.
And then the next day, I catch another rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
Would you still take it from me?
Depends if I have food.
Well, the thing is that I want to give these people some self-respect. And frankly, I'm the one who did the work. I feel like I should benefit. You know,
Cole raises an eyebrow while folding his arms.
look, look, look. My plan is this. The village was complaining about these people being a drain, about the new people being a drain on the village, right?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay. And we just brought a mountain of new people, most of them
Uh-huh.
kids.
Yes.
Do you think they're going to be, and they're all town-oriented people? Do you really think they're going to be able to hunt and gather either for themselves?
No, but that's where the village comes in and helps.
Yeah, but that's going to be a bit of a strain on the village's resources, let alone their good graces.
I feel like we're going in circles with this conversation.
We're not. So what I'm proposing
Uh-huh.
is we use these supplies to give these people
Mhm.
something to do. We tell them, we give them the supplies in exchange for, I don't know, building something, doing something useful for the town itself.
Was that not what I was implying when I said we give them stuff to them so that they could develop the
No,
city?
you are
The
giving
town?
out charity. I'm setting up real estate. We
If
are
I
not.
may try, do you mind if I try to simplify this?
Chloe looks to Seamus like,
It's
am I
fake
saying
real
something
estate.
wrong?
Exactly.
Chloe looks at Seamus like, am I doing something wrong? Are we not saying the same thing?
I think I have somewhat of understanding what Cole is trying to say. The
Okay.
people we have recently brought back have skills that we do not already have, and those people do not have the skills that we have. So in exchange for food, they provide their own service and craft to better ourselves.
Oh.
Sort of a give and take situation.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask. I'm thinking we should ask them to build some community structure. That way, the entire community gets the benefit from it, and they don't act as a immediate drain. You get what I'm saying?
Sort of like you. I mean, sort of like if you hunt an animal and you give our tanners the hide, they'll give you back the leather in return.
Eat. Now, the
Okay.
question is,
Uh-huh.
what do we ask them to do?
Build build up the village so there's more housing.
Well,
I mean, there's plenty of
problem
things
with
that we.
that is that that's a singular. That's very focused on one person at a time. I'm thinking one of the big problems this this village has is if we are hit with some great we can't store food and food. So if all of a sudden there's a massive drain, like a bunch of people moving in, this town has no food reserves to fall back on. They have nowhere to store or things that they don't want to get wet. They have nowhere to store this, that, and the other. I'm thinking we have them build a storage facility, or a town hall like location.
What about the housing?
The problem with the housing is that it's it's a few families that will benefit. I'm trying to do something that will benefit everyone all at once.
I think I'm the one who's stating. What I'm trying to say is, what if we make a giant community hall so that at least while we can provide people with different service, while we can provide people with somewhere to live while also making it a hub to learn.
So you're voting for a community hall.
Yeah.
What do the rest of you think we should do with it?
I mean, there's many things that we could improve on that we saw in that city that would be very useful here.
Well, yeah. I'm trying to ask, what do you think we should build?
Well, before you came along, we did have an attack from a group of people who were banished from their own tribes who established their own. Decided to take a few of ours. Granted, we got them back, but we lost some in the path. But seeing a city that was built a wall around it, perhaps something like that could be very useful.
Okay.
Because I'm sure if you have noticed, we only got the mountain protecting us, and that's about it.
True.
Teddy, do you got any ideas?
Teddy's sleeping.
I think it's best to leave her alone for now.
Kind of not wanting to talk right now. She's kind of refusing to hold anything, but she's given all the feathers to Seamus and is kind of trying to like do small busy work with her own stuff right now.
Well,
for our viewers, unfortunately the player had something come up, so she had to step away. We don't know if she'll be back for the session, but that's just giving you and the players a heads up. Cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say in character, I think it's best we leave Penny alone for a bit. She's still dealing with the whole thing about what's happening between them and Raleigh.
Okay. So we're in a bit of a bind then. I think we all three of us have a different vote. I mean, look at you guys.
I do agree that we do need someone to store our food and stuff in abundance for the coming winter. That would be a huge problem.
Okay. So you so what we so I think what we do, if we then we got 2 votes for storage. If we have anything left, we throw it towards community center. Sounds like a plan?
Okay. I mean, probably the food would be collecting food and water, having somewhere to store it is the most prioritizing thing.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sure even though we want to, we can build up housing and stuff, but food we need to collect before it starts to snow.
It doesn't snow here.
Again, I think it'd be best to try to get as much food as we can before winter hits.
You guys are in the subtropical to slight tropical area. You guys have monsoons during the winter.
Yeah. We need to protect it from the monsoon rains. That way we can store grain and dried meats. So, okay. That's the plan.
After, as you guys are having this discussion, you can feel the mountain itself shake.
Now,
I don't tell that conversation's probably not going well.
I'm gonna bet Nim pissed someone off. In fact, you know what? I bet you some beer that Nim pissed somebody off.
I bet you that Nim. Alright. I bet you a full meal and a new weapon that Nim. Well, resources that Nim did not piss someone off, and she has gotten herself into something more complicated than what what she set out to do. She has a track record of doing that, you know.
It's Nim. She's going to make it more complicated.
All right, so
I'm not
I
gonna take
bet.
that.
You know, to make it easier, since you said you bet Nim pissed someone off, I bet Nim made a new ally or friend.
Ah,
Hey, weren't they summoning Urla?
Yeah.
yeah. And the thing is that I know that that she also made a friend because I gave her the ultimate way to make any spirit like you. Sauce, dried meats and booze.
Keep in mind,
Oh.
this is a god when talking about, not a spirit.
Look, spirits, gods, they're the same thing.
Mm-mm.
Not
Nope.
at all
Nope.
different.
Nope.
He's gonna give you a look like, what the he's gonna give you a look like, what the fuck did you just say?
Chloe's good at
What does a god
shaming
do? What does a god do? They come. They're constantly observing you, judging you, and doing things behind your back, right?
Okay.
He's going to summon some spirits. There's points to an air spirit, constantly observing you. Points to a fire spirit, it affecting you in all sorts of ways. Points to a earth spirit. Little bastard will push rocks in your way and make you trip. Mischievous. How are they not gods?
I look to the spirits as if, like, are they actually gonna take this slander, or are they gonna say
Dude,
something
I
or
give them
do
booze.
something?
They like me. I worship them.
You see they stand, like arms crossed and looks a little bit offended by being called out. Like,
Damn, by being called out, that's. Guys just look at them like, you're gonna actually take that?
Look, I'm just saying, my gods are as good as your gods. Honestly, mine are better. They don't fire lances down from on high. They don't make toxic flesh that poisons everyone around them.
What? When did
I like
this
to point out
happen?
not all gods are the same.
Mm-hmm.
Points to.
Really, all gods aren't the same. We've literally, since I have met you, I've normally been either threatened by a god or tried to be seduced by a god. Spirits don't do that to me. They like me for what I am. I bribe them and they give me favors.
I looked at the spirits again, as in to ask, like, really? Give
I
them the
give them
real look.
Some of them does a little bit of hand gesture, like rolling with their hands, just like me, me, me. Well, the
Kinda.
others just like a small droplet of a water spirit, just like looks at the others like incredulously, like you guys are taking bribes. The fuck?
No one told me about this.
I offer them some dried berries. See, they they take my bribes.
The water
Your
spirit
god
just looks
also
at
takes
you,
bribe.
insulted, and then like with his small finger pointed at you, like shoots you with a small water gun blast.
And wrath. As you
I
see,
mean,
they're the
what did you
same thing.
expect? You insulted. You insulted it.
Well, you guys insult the gods constantly. So you
That's
know what?
Nim.
Since when
Yeah.
have I insulted a god?
Yeah, actually, I
Really?
want to know this.
Okay. Let me count the ways you have insulted God. Since I have met you, when a god has tried to get your attention, what did you do? You said, "Oh no, oh I have a partner."
Yeah, that is not wrong.
Yeah, but a god demanded it. A god that was made to seduce people, you turned your nose up to. I think you probably insulted her.
That's because I do not follow her.
Yeah, still insulted a god.
You mean to tell me, if you're, say you're part of this tribe, are you?
No!
Okay,
Alright,
okay, let me think.
you know what?
Say
This is
you're,
this what I'm. No, you go, and then I'll do my thing.
let me get this straight. I'm sure with your tribe you have your own leader, right?
Oh, yes.
And they have their own set of rules, right?
Absolutely. Everyone does.
If you went to another place and they went against your rules, but they wanted you to follow their rules, would you follow them?
Yes!
So you would
Sure,
defy the rules of your own tribe to follow another's.
That's what I've done here!
So what you're saying is you're a coward.
Yes! A coward that went out to sacrifice himself to protect his village, well, his clan from being slaughtered by by oozing god flesh. If you want to call that cowardice. He puts his nose up to you.
What are you doing? Coy's just looking at him like, what's this? What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm showing you up. Turning my nose at you.
That's. But you're so wrong.
Wait. So you think that being willing to sacrifice yourself for your tribe is a bad thing?
No,
Is cowardice?
no,
It's called being
no.
a
What I'm
traitor.
saying. There we go.
It's called
I mean,
a traitor.
all right. Let's not go that far. I would say that you should probably, try and uphold your tribe's beliefs and stuff while also engaging with another one, not just abandon your ways and adopt another. Get something. Wait, is
He
that what you've
stares
been doing this whole
incredulously
time?
at you. Points to the freaking spirits. I have kept my people's traditions. I just also have taken on your traditions while I'm here. That's what people do when when in Rome. Oh, sorry, when they go to somewhere new. Oh, you don't keep yourself apart. You integrate yourself within the community and become one with it.
You have gone with the words of that false prophet that we met in the city.
Dang.
What? I'm sorry. I'm not sure I understood you.
I said, you, I said, so you would have followed the words of the false prophet that we met in the city.
No. Your town's traditions and were not horrible. Well, they're not what I would do. I think you are all rather silly in a lot of the things you do. But you know
So
what?
so what you're saying is
I adapt to your people. I try and become one of you. But I am still my own tribe. I'm still part of um of the people of Ember.
That's what I like to call being respectful.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I have been doing with the gods.
Yeah.
Well, granted, yes. Meralda may have tried to seduce me and stray from the god that I follow and the partner that I sought to bond with. That being said, I chose to stick with the people that I chose to remain loyal to the people that I know rather than false someone I have just met. I've been following Arnaldo for years, and I'm not about to turn tail.
Not being able to adapt to the new places you go to, it's gonna get you killed someday. No.
And adapting too much is gonna make you lose yourself.
Shrugs. That's why you got me there. Slaps your back. I'll be the face of the group. I'll talk to people. Cause I can make friends anywhere.
No, you don't. I'm not saying this as like a bad thing. I'm saying that you don't even know who you are.
I know precisely who I am. I am
All right.
Olith of the clan and Ember, and
And why
I
do you keep?
will bow, scrape, and do whatever deal that is necessary to get my job done.
Is that why you keep changing your voice?
If necessary, yes.
So you've been lying, is what you're saying.
No, it's called adaptation.
Are you just lying to yourself to make yourself
Are
feel
you
better?
just naive? He just he looks
Yes.
to you.
Yes, I am. This is a new timeline for me. I'm not supposed to be here.
That's true. That is. What are you talking about? Not staying true to yourself? You're not true to yourself at all.
Well,
You
yeah,
are
because
clearly from another time.
I don't remember much from that time because I lost my memories.
Well, isn't that convenient?
I,
Actually, no.
I,
It definitely probably isn't convenient for you. Again, sorry
well,
about that.
it's fine. It's fine. Nim sometimes makes jokes about how I am now versus how I would have been. So, you get kind of used to it.
Well, hopefully Nim doesn't call down just call down the gods to destroy the mountain.
Why would she do that?
Well, Nim can get a little bit verbose with her opinions. And
Well-
and especially gods don't like to hear strong opinions that disagree with them.
Well, Nim is a strong, headstrong person. She knows what she's doing, and I trust her enough to get her way out of this situation.
Yeah, and I don't trust the gods not to be petty. Unlike the spirits.
Just
Spirits are cool.
Looks to the spirit that shot water in his face. Uh-huh.
What? That's the worst that they do. And you give and you
Looks
just treat them with respect, and then they're fine. Then you're best friends with them.
looks to the spirits like in a questionable manner, like are you guys actually friends?
Hey, I'm the only one in this in this town that actually gives them stuff.
I know, but I'm just giving them that look like, hey, are you guys cool with this guy? I don't know. I heard that you like bribing them.
What? That's an offering.
Didn't you call it a bribe earlier?
Offering, bribe, same difference.
No, it's not.
How's it different?
An offering is something you give in worship. A bribe is something you give because you want something.
And when you're worshiping a god, what are you trying to do?
As
You're trying to show
you say that, you hear the shuffling of stones from from outside the cliff face.
Stick my head out.
You see Sodded Sobek first coming down. And then
I
you
wave
see
to her.
And then you see Raleigh carrying them.
Is Nim alright?
Covered in blood.
I was ready.
And look,
I run over to Nim. How she's
yes, sir.
how did she get hurt? Or I immediately begin to try start to check on her.
Raleigh just turns her away from you as you do come running over. Hey, she is drained. She's fine.
She's sleeping?
Yes. Or she was.
Sorry, there was the sensation of grabby hands in my general direction. I got worried.
And you should let me give you a quick checkup.
It's my mother's blood. There's no need to panic.
Looks to them. If it's your mother's blood, of course there's need to panic. And I'm not panicking. I'm showing
It's
the
my
appropriate
birth
level of
mother's
concern.
blood.
Yep, he made it awkward. I mean, I know I have good genetics, but you think this cute face can make that gorgeous visage? Nah. I would need a little
Yes.
bit more help.
Yes, you could. Anyways. Looks to
Just
Raleigh.
that one of
Looks to the two.
confidence, my birth-giving hips. Help.
Raises his eyebrow to you, Nim.
So, I take it everything went well?
It went good. It went bad. And,
Mm-hmm. And?
I wish that it wasn't bad.
Do you want to talk about it after you've rest?
I don't know.
I think it's I think you should probably rest up. and then we can have this conversation in the morning.
Where's the egg?
You know that. Tenny still has the egg.
It's
No,
it's
no, I do.
it,
Seamus does. I do.
Okay, Seamus.
I have the egg.
Okay, okay.
Seamus has it. He's watching over it.
Yes, I heard that Seamus said that just now. Cole, it looks to
He would
looks
have
to
been.
go.
He was walking over as he says that.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing
Probably.
left here.
I wouldn't go saying that, Raleigh.
Did something happen that we should be aware of before anything happens from here?
The gods are up in arms, I guess. They're arguing, they're mad, they're everywhere. Apparently, Rola was absorbing another part of her. And that part of her was a lot of anger and fear, which is why what happened happened. A lot of what I wish could be done can't be done. And I have to hope that they, they stop needlessly killing.
Are you okay, Nim? Seem more shaken up about this more than usual.
Okay. It was a little unrealistic. I was hoping that if she saw what she did, she would reverse it. And I learned more than I bargained for, I guess. Got to see that pretty Valkyrie again, though. That was nice.
I don't think you. I don't think you're. You tried your best.
There were also some other
It's
news, but that's for her to tell, not me.
Why it looks too Nim. What's the other news?
I don't think Saturday is ready for. She's ready for right now.
All right, when she's ready, she'll tell us. But for now, seems like you two need rest.
Pest, do we have this is gonna sound ridiculous, but I'm gonna ask anyway, because I legit want to know in and out of character.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a methodology of tattoo?
Yes, you actually have.
Do we have a tattoo artist in the village?
You do. You actually have a couple.
Brilliant. Yeah, we're going there.
Like now?
Like now.
Is this really? Is it really important more than your rest?
I don't want her last mark on me to be forgotten.
Looks down at her arm.
Right. Then
Like her right arm and upper part of chest and throat and a little bit on her cheek and face is basically covered in blood splatter as she cut the throat of a roll, so to speak.
I will accompany you if you don't mind me coming along.
You look heavy enough to hold me down. It'll work.
Well, from how you haven't seemed tired enough, you probably passed out.
That's true, but I'm told that when you make those marks permanent, it really hurts.
I see
I
how
wouldn't
you're
doubt.
going to.
My parents are gonna be so pissed, but I don't care right now. I just want to make this permanent.
What kind of tattoo do you wish of my mother? And where exactly do you want it?
You see how the splatter is on my arm? See where it ends? All of it.
You want it all
Sure,
tattooed in?
sure, I'm vain enough to not want my face tattooed. I don't think I'm gonna be washing it off anytime soon. Knowing my mother, she's gonna wipe my face whether I like it or not. But at least the arm.
What about
Mm.
we make it a
Please.
circlet?
I don't know.
Instead of the
I
entire
just-
arm. Make a
Well,
circlet
see where
for...
the blood splatter ends? That's what I thought would be traced.
I mean,
But,
I don't think
Uh,
getting it on your arm would be a bad idea. Koi looks at his one on his arm.
you think a circlet would be a better one, Raleigh? I'll defer to you. I just don't want her to leave. Think it's like that one legend where you have two lives, the one of your physical form and the one of your name. Something like that.
She will never truly leave us, Nim. She will always be there for us.
In memory.
And our hearts.
I'm kind of numb right now.
I know, Mother. He like cranks his neck down to like nuzzle your nuzzle his head against yours as he holds you.
Yeah, for all sass, I didn't think I would be the one needing to be carried down. I thought I was gonna have to carry you down.
What can I say? Made of stronger stuff, Mother.
Man, does that make me?
Made of stronger stuff. He learned it from somewhere.
Keep pouting, damn it. You go ahead and continue this scene. I don't want to be ranting on and on.
I would then guess that you pack up your stuff, finish, and heads down the mountain.
Yeah. We give Kola I look to Kola and be like, nice place, I guess. So that's where we'll find you when we
Well, this place is just the beginning. We're going to expand it.
Alright, you keep expanding there, buddy. And then he's gonna go down with the others.
Okay. Kolith will, now that he's certain Nim isn't hurt, he doesn't know what to really do with her. So he's going to give her some space.
I think we're going to go and get her a tattoo, apparently.
Yes.
You're not coming? You're gonna stay?
I'm going to stay.
Alright. What about you, Seamus? You coming or you staying?
I think it's best if Tin I head back to here so we can craft the egg.
Okay. That sounds like a better idea.
Does it still need to be healed more? Is Pyre okay?
She seems fine, Mother.
I'm gonna do my best to keep the egg warm.
I think you can do
If
that.
you
You
look,
have 10.
if you were to look at the egg, see you wrapped the cloth that was given, cape that was given to him, around the feathers and the egg.
Nice. Right, then we go and take them to go get her tattoo. Among others. We split the party.
Damn it.
Hey, hey, we're home, so it's safe.
That's what you think.
Fuck.
Nem, Raleigh carries you to the tattoo artist who is sitting and working on one of the tattoo artists who is sitting and working on one of the warriors of the tribe. As you can see, two other tattoo artists that like looking on and nodding. As he taps a needle covered in a mixture of sut, water, and a few other ingredients to make a sort of ink.
Is it dumb that I want it red? Or green? Or blue? Can we do that?
She
What,
looks
you
up
want
at
rainbow?
Raleigh like in this weird half-dazed look.
Toy's looking at them when she says
My
this.
mother's blood, it will be reddish in the beginning, but it will fade into a more brown and black later on. But unless you get it refreshed, then it will stay red.
I was really hoping I could make it prettier. But death isn't supposed to be pretty, is it?
It can be. Just depends on how you look at it. Yeah, that's it. Just depends on how you look at it. Because could end up being very pretty.
Raleigh puts you down onto a mat, and he then gets one of the tattoo artists to come over as he explain what they want to do. The tattoo artist looks at him like with the really, are you sure about this? And he takes a needle and takes a fresh one that hasn't been inked yet. And you see Raleigh hands him a ball with a viscous red fluid in. Raleigh then takes your hand and sits himself on you to hold you down. As the tattoo artist goes to work.
is hmm. That is a lot more prickly than I thought it would be.
He makes a triple circlet on your upper arm.
Still no deal. Are the symbols her name?
It's the way the tattoo looks like. Give me a second here so I can actually draw it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's the tattoo look like? Because I am drawing at the moment.
I just draw on a map.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
See? Oh. But not filled in.
It is filled in
Oh, okay.
with red. It's basically just to give like the shape of it.
Mhm.
Ah, okay, okay.
It doesn't have like any symbols or anything that would indicate like her name or anything like that.
How would he know writing? He can make symbolism or iconography if you wanted that.
Hmm.
Uh,
Trying to like figure out how he would do it.
He would be able to like leave a spot empty, so to speak, in the shape of a bird, maybe.
That could probably do it. Because I'm trying to figure out, because I understand that Raleigh has lived before and all that stuff, so I imagine he might know iconography or things that he would use to kind of put there for his birth mother.
That is true.
Because we do have a writing style, and he would have been shown that we developed by using the bees and the wax and the stamps and things of that nature. We do have that. It was just based loosely off of that stuff, and then we just kind of whooshed our own.
You see Raleigh drawing something in the ground next to where you're laying.
Mm-hmm.
And the tattoo finishes after a couple of hours. Did you take a look at it?
I would be.
He, even though he has primitive tools, he is very efficient, and he rolled that goddamn well.
Mm-hmm.
he got 9. He got 90. 19. He got a 19.
Plus, he was multi-needle tapping.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Where in
Yeah,
today's
that's
tattoo,
hammering. That's why he had to be on top of, or else she would be like, "Fuck."
Dang, the scream got cut off.
Oh, that's the gasp of the, you know.
Oh.
Fuck. You ever like stub your toe accidentally and be like, fuck? But you don't say the part because you're pretty sure if you say the part, it counts.
Yeah, I've been there. I know what you're saying. Understand.
But the tattoo gets finished, and as you take a look at it, you see imprint of a bird. Right now it's really fuzzy because of basically the wounds that's there, and you can see you're also bleeding a little bit from all the punctures, miniature puncture wounds. But you do see like markings in the big band inscriptions.
Mhm. Oh man, I never thought I would do any of this. So weird.
Grandma's gonna murder me.
Nuh-uh.
She's gonna. Well, she's gonna murder both of us because I let this happen.
See, he took the
Yeah,
words out of my mouth, so I didn't say them. But yeah.
yeah. I think she'll be fine with it once she knows the reason, right?
Kill him.
Well, it
Right,
is
Nim?
a beautiful piece, but nonetheless, it's mostly warriors
Yeah.
who gets them. Unless they have a
Well,
religious or spiritual reason.
reason.
Not to be that jerk, but hi, I'm a warrior with a spiritual reason.
I
That
know.
spiritual reason is
Grief. Memory.
yep. Man.
Oh, I just had these tattoos when I, you know,
Woke up.
got up. Yeah,
I've
still
been
like
still
them.
trying to
Cool.
figure out what they are. Okay. I thought they were the spirit things that your wife put on you.
Probably.
Hmm.
Or it could have just been I was a warrior in my past life. Or a politician. What is a
Okay, that would
politician?
freak me out. I don't know what that is, but that just sounds like a liar and a deceiver.
Hmm.
It just sounds bad. Politician.
Mm.
What does a politician do? She'll look up dramatically at Raleigh.
You just see him cringe.
Yeah, see? See? That's how I feel.
All right.
Are you gonna get
Me.
one? Is that why Grandma's gonna also kill us?
Give me a second.
You see Raleigh bares his chest as he flips down his toga-style garments. So basically, lets his chest be bare.
Mm, so
And
you're getting it on your chest.
Dude.
not just my chest. Will you
Yeah.
take her home? Koi, I will be busy here for at least a day.
Yeah, I don't mind taking her home.
I thought it was my turn to sit on you.
I won't flinch or try to pull away from the pain.
Didn't try to flinch or pull away from the pain. I was trying to look, which would have moved me in a bad spot. I think.
You would have been in pain.
I don't think I feel pain right now.
Well, that's just because you feel numb until that wears off, and then you're gonna feel the pain. Oh no.
Should I pretend I'm invincible and go pick a fight? That also sounds like a good idea.
No, we're going home straight, Niv. Call your picks up, Niv.
She's just over his shoulder talking about all of her intrusive thoughts. Can't find that smug guy and finally kick his ass.
Which smug guy?
Smug mofo. The one I thought was your son.
He's
Smugging
my
Smuggerson.
adopted son.
Nim?
He's my adopted son.
What
Smugging
happened?
Smuggerson. I died.
What?
Embarrassment.
Where's
Wait, 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 is this Nim's father that came in, or is it someone else?
It's someone else. Someone you do know.
Oh, it's oh,
Smuggerson. She's being mean.
so
And here I see you apparently did not forget about me, but chooses to insult me.
I think that
Not
means she likes you.
insulting. Koi, why are you ruining this for
Oh.
me? I have a reputation as a badass.
And why
I
are you
fail at
covered
that.
in blood?
Emotional stuff. It's
Did
really
she get hurt?
something.
Is that why you're
No,
bleeding
she's
stuff?
fine.
I got hurt in
No,
the
she's
worst way.
fine. She did not get into a fight. Nim. Are you trying to?
Looking at
I-
that drink thing that Koleth was talking about, I think I want the drink thing.
No, you're not taking. You're not taking it.
No, come on, give me the drinky thing.
No, it's not.
Stop glaring at me
bad
like I
for
owe
you.
you money, Grumpy.
Well,
Okay,
it's
I'll
been a
get
month with no reply from you. But I can see you're still bearing my beads.
So
you.
wait, wait. You confessed to Nim?
Sylvie put them on. My daughter put my beads in my hair. They're nice.
Looks to the two of them.
I don't know. I'm sitting on your shoulder. I imagine she's like draped over his shoulder and he's just like holding her.
Nah,
She's having this weird conversation.
he would have held her like princess style just to be safe, so he can on and not give her the chance to just crawl over his shoulder and run off somewhere. Because I don't. Ooh, Nim like this, I don't know what she's capable of.
I'm gonna punch him, watch me.
You can try, savage.
All right.
Fight me, pretty boy. I'll take you on. Take both
Oh.
you on.
Okay.
Oh, so we both agree I am pretty.
Are my eyes open? She's just squinting, kind of.
Koi's just standing there in
Yeah.
front of the just like, look.
Girl.
You guys, if you guys want to do this, maybe tomorrow would be a better day.
No.
Why? I have all this perfectly good anger to lash out upon his person. He wants to think he's all capable and whatnot.
I think
He wishes to be
Koi
utilized.
gives him that look like, just tell her already. This is so awkward to watch.
Watch. The man made beads. My daughter put beads in my hair. They're really nice. I haven't taken them off because I haven't
You
been
know
able to
why
get home.
do you
Huh?
know why he made the beads?
No.
Oh no. Oh no.
All
Koi
I know
shakes his
is that
head.
he was trying to be cryptic. Something about RESPCT, find out what it means to me. And yeah.
Koi looks to him.
You can see him standing cross-eyed, looking away, blushing a little bit, like,
Koi squints his eyes while shaking his head. Still looking at him. Oh,
What's your problem?
this is gonna be a long. This is gonna be a long conversation. You know what? Just
A
Nim, you can
friend
fight him.
and told
Nim, you
off a
can fight him.
god, and then
Nim,
I had a Valkyr call me filthy, which was weird. Hi.
I
I'm
wish
drunk
Teddy
out of
was here.
grief.
I wish
What
Tenny
happened?
was here. Tenny would have helped me.
Yeah,
All
Tenny
right.
would have probably gagged me by now. Tenny probably wouldn't
All
have
right.
let me get a tattoo.
He like walks
I don't know.
over to Unim and he casts some magic.
If you remove this from me, I am going to hurt you. Mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally.
That's what marriage is called. Hey. No. I'm joking. I'm joking.
You see his hands like crackle with power as he like walks over and touches you by the chin and your cheek. And you feel
Glare.
yourself slipping into rest.
I will get mad. I will emulate Koi. And I will go full rage.
Wait, you can do that?
I am
Huh,
a
that doesn't-
fucking druid. I can do. I am stupid, like, cheating bitch.
You were tired, but the night sleep, so he like went over to you and like, go to sleep, bitch.
Hello.
Koi looks to him and just whispers, "Don't you? If you're trying to charm her, I don't think that's the best way to do it."
I'm not trying to charm her necessarily that way, but she needs a rest. Foolish young woman. You actually see him as he says that. He seems like he was worried for her.
Good skeleton, I'll get you. My boomstick. Sure.
Oh, she's sleeping.
A
Well,
dreamless slumber she falls into for the next 8 hours.
There's something
and
to put else sleep.
no, you can't really, but could be like she enters a trance.
Try to kick his ass.
Normally elves can't be put to sleep, but this is something much more
Different.
powerful and different than just a normal sleep spell. It's basically a spell that basically makes you go unconscious without killing you.
That would be such a nice spell, actually.
It does sound like a fun spell.
This is why he's parent of the year, because his kids are too busy being fucking asleep. Bish.
Koi's gonna turn to him and be like, "I thank you for the help. I don't know if she was
Okay.
actually gonna."
Go and lay her down. She will wake up in a couple of hours, feeling more refreshed.
Hopefully. Well,
Boon me yourself,
thank you,
coward.
and I really do appreciate you helping us. Thank you for worrying about her. She was in good hands. And then Koi goes back to the yurt and puts Nim on her bed. if she has a bed.
She has a sleeping skin with a little bit of hay underneath.
Yay!
Some cringe coward that sleeps on the fucking mat. Shakes fist. Knife ear.
I need to write this.
Kitchen
Koi just memorizes all of this.
Is she talking in her sleep?
Yeah, don't question. Dude, the worst part is she is asleep.
I guess all the starts of the day does tend to make one do that.
Freaking
Yeah.
coward puts me to sleep. Doesn't spoon me. Pussy.
She's still violent even in her sleep.
Where did deer fed yet? I hope that egg doesn't need to be flamed on. That would be tragic.
I think I should be writing some of this down.
Seamus needs to put beads in his hair. Tenny should totally put beads in his beard. That would be funny. Probably pretty.
It looks too shameless.
And this is where we're cutting today's session. Been at it for
Alright.
almost 4
Good, because I
hours.
will keep ranting otherwise.
Been at it for
Yeah,
almost 4 hours. Yeah.
Holy shit.
For another 4 hours, she starts ranting.
Well,
I would like to say thank you, dear viewers, for joining us today, and continue to do so. To you, dear subscribers, thank you for the support you've given over the time, and I hope you will continue to support our little story here. And to you, dear viewers on YouTube, your subscription and viewership is appreciated, and I hope to see you in the future going forward. But till next time, have a good one and see you around. Bye bye.
Bye, stream.
Bye.